I'm hoping you can make this out. I've got scratch lines on it. That's the centre line there. Fold is anywhere that's not marked in pen, so that's a fold line down there. Same again that side, there and there. And the black lines are cuts. So hopefully that will give me my two ramps, because they're opposing, so basically two halves. We will see where it goes. In fact, that's a whole cut line there actually, because I've got to cut the whole sheet off. But right, so I'm going to cut that out. The next thing will be then to fold it up. Right, so I've just cut my two plates out, and I'm just going to bend them. Be a bit easier if this was bolted down, but now I want 290, so that should be about there, I reckon. Yes, there we go. That'll do. That bend I can get in there by hand. There we go. Excellent. So set the angle on the first one, pinched it down. I will check it again in a second just to make sure that it doesn't warp, and I'll make sure the other side's good. But I'm going to weld this up, and I'm going to do it on the outside because obviously it's got a slide on the inside. So stop these wobbling around, I'm wedging this in. I just found 2 bits of bar. They're going to go in there like that. They'll hold them in. And they'll also help mount it, because the mounting or fixing point is going to be this side. So that's going to get welded to there, like so. And then I'm going to drill 2 holes, 1 there, and 2 there and 2 there. And they're basically going to spot weld this to this. So the ramps have been painted. They're ready to rock and roll. So next step is drill these holes. Okay, so I've just folded the box up. It's a little bit overbent at the moment, a little bit out of alignment, but I folded it up rather crudely. I've got a couple of pieces of angle iron and put them in the vise because this is a bit too long for my bender. And the top bits I just managed to bend up by hand and just finished them off with an old panel beating dolly just to get those edges squarish. Right, so next step is weld them up. Right, that bottom bit there, I've overbent in, and the reason that is, so I can get it nice and close to that seam in there. You see that seam? So I can TIG that on, or just spot weld it on and then bang it back again. Square it up. So. Right, so that bit is going to go underneath like so, just to brace this side up. Not that it needs it, because there will be a bit box on the outside, but it will straighten it up. It will stop somebody pulling it apart to get the battery out, which of course at the moment they can do. So that's going to get welded on there, and there'll be another one in the second welded on there to support the bottom of the other one because there's a gap underneath. And I'll do an L-shaped one at the back here. So this is the frame to support the second battery, as you can see. And it's got a stop on the end so it can't slide off the back because it needs to be held forward a little bit to access the power port, which is obviously you can't line the two batteries up because then you wouldn't be able to get to this power port, so they've got to be staggered. So that's that, and of course this here supports or covers the lock in there. You can just about see that in the corner of the picture. So that all slots in and it will be welded through the case there, and I've got to put a brace on here which goes to the other side. Right, that is it. Now I'll drill the holes and weld it into the frame. So I've got the frame sitting in there now, and I've got some holes drilled ready for like some spot welds on these sides. So that is the next step. Just put my earth clamp on, measure the depth there, and that'll be the first one, I think. Then I can check that everything else is upright. I can do a bit of tweaky. So as usual, got no plans, I'm just winging it. And I think we are done. Or at least the main box is done. I've got to put a plate on the top here so the battery can't be lifted out at the back somehow. And I've got to put a drop on the front of this. Forgot about that, because otherwise the battery can just be slid out, that one. Got to drill a hole for the lock on this one. And there's something else I need to do. Oh yeah, put the frame on the back that bolts it to the truck. So, nearly done. Bingo.